There's two main colors that power photosynthesis, blue and red. We talked about blue in episode 4. We also talked about how it does a lot more than just power photosynthesis. So does red. It does a lot for the photosynthesis, but it also does oh so much more. This is episode 6, and red light we'll explore. Just like blue light can be counteracted with green, red can be counteracted with far red light. It's the balance of these two that does so much to a plant. I am trying to focus on red light in this episode, but it's impossible just to talk about red without also talking about far red because they do a lot of this. They're intermeshed. They do things because...
Science mumbo jumbo.
The balance of red and far red has huge effects on the way a plant grows, starting all the way at germination. For some crops, germination is photoreversible, like lettuce. The plant pigment phytochrome, which absorbs both red and far red light, can either promote or inhibit germination based on the color of light it receives. When it sees red light, it signals a process that promotes germination, but when it sees far red, it can reverse that process. And then it also can even get a little bit more complicated than that. So it could like see red and then see far red, and then it won't germinate because it can actually reverse the process, or it could see far red, then far red, and not germinate.
Or it could see far red, then red, then far red, then red, and then it would germinate. Or it could see far red and red, then be in the dark, and it would still germinate.
So really all that matters is the last color of light it sees. Even if it goes into the dark after that, it's really about, was the last color it saw red or far red? If it's red, you got seeds a-popping. If it's far red, your seeds ain't popping. Regulating germination is just one of many photoreversible responses induced by phytochrome. Phytochrome regulates a bunch of other functions too, all the way from seed to flower. Increasing the amount of red relative to blue can increase stem elongation, like we see on this basil. The basil on this side, which received more red, is a little bit taller than the basil over there. Increasing the amount of red relative to blue can increase leaf size, which we can see with this lettuce over here. The lettuce grown on this side, which has a higher ratio of red to blue, has much larger leaves than we see on that side. Manipulating stem height and leaf size are some of the practical applications of red light in a grow. Red light also is great for manipulating photoperiod, like we saw in episode 2. Some other practical uses of red light in a grow are increasing red relative to far red to reduce stem elongation, or reducing red to increase stem elongation, which we'll see a little bit in the next episode. For me, my main drive for adding red light into a grow is usually just the power photosynthesis. And there's a lot of grow lights that are really good at delivering red light. Red LEDs are the most efficient LED. They're more efficient than white or blue LEDs. So you can make a whole bunch of light with a lower power bill. Then there's high pressure sodium lights, which are also a great source for red light. They can provide a lot of power. A lot of the effects that I'm seeing under here with the increased red, you also see under high pressure sodium lights. And now there's double-ended high pressure sodium lights, sometimes acronymed to DE-HPS, double-ended high pressure sodium. And those are even more efficient at delivering red light. I really like growing leafy greens under a red heavy spectrum, like I have with this LED, this tunable spectrum LED light where I increase the amount of red, or like you'd see under a high pressure sodium light. That increase in red is great at getting those nice large leaves that I really like on a head of lettuce. And it also affects the texture of the leaves. Lettuce that's grown under a lot of red has these nice soft leaves. It's really delicate and soft and so nice compared to what you get over there where you get a little bit of a thicker leaf. And some people like it thick. I like it soft. I like this nice soft lettuce. It just feels so good on my face. What was I talking about? For more information on horticultural lighting, visit farmertyler.com. In the next episode, we go farther along the spectrum as we check out far red light. I'm Farmer Tyler, and the more you know, the better you grow. Thanks for joining. This video was made possible with support from Hydrofarm. In this episode, we saw the Solar System 550, the Sunburst HPS or high pressure sodium light, the Phantom DE HPS or double-ended high pressure sodium, and a variety of other tools that really made this video possible. Thanks, Hydrofarm.